Play more in 24.
Hi everyone, and welcome to, well, it's a video inspired by the one and only Mr. Retro Bear, and it's to do with play more in 24. And you know what, I thought, why not play some more games in 24, just as it says. And I'm going to start off with one of my all-time favourite platform games on the Commodore 64, and I'm sure you've heard me mention it many a time. This is Trollie Wallie. At the moment you're just seeing a screenshot of a demonstration of all the levels. I say all the levels, it's just basically one big map. Trollie Wallie is, as you can see, a platform game. You've got to collect all the items in the supermarket. This is the supermarket if you couldn't tell. And then that's it, you completed the game. I can't quite remember how many items there is. There might be 25 items in total to take to the checkout, but you can only carry 5 items at a time. It's very hard, it's tricky. There's, you know, a bit of dodgy collision detection. Sometimes jumping from one platform to another requires absolute pixel perfect timing, and unfortunately this is one of those platform games where sometimes you may climb down a ladder or down a slide to, you know, death, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's a question of learning the map. Anyway, this is one of 2 games that I'm going to be showing you today. As I say, this is for play more in 24. This is Trollie Wallie. The next game will be A Day in the Life, which will be on the ZX Spectrum. But let's give this a go. I'll show you a bit of play of this. I have been practicing it this morning, and I'm very out of practice with it, if I'm honest. But I have got the worst controller in the world. Obviously, I'm playing this on my game stick, which obviously is all emulated, and these joypads are absolutely crap. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's start the game, if I can remember which button to press. There we go. So this is Trollie Wallie. It's like a Pac-Man on legs with teeth and arms. So but yeah, you get the gist. It's like an orange Pac-Man. There is some switches to flick to open walls. Obstacles, many of, like there's disappearing floors, as we've just seen. There's enemies which, you know, instantly kill you upon contact, like that one there that's coming towards me. Need to get up here. The purple diagonal graphics slides. There's things on the roof, them green plant things, they kill you as well. These are conveyors. As I said, you require pixel perfect timing to get across some of these conveyors, some of these levels. I know what to do there because I've played it many a time. Here we go down the slide. Scrolling's a little bit juddery there, but so at the top of the screen you've got the score. We've got spare wallies, which is how many lives I've got left. We've got the bonus. If you make it to the checkout while you've still got bonus time, then obviously you get bonus points. And then we've got items in the top right hand corner. If you can see, I've now collected 5 items, which means I've got to go to the checkout to drop them off before I can pick any more up. And that's what we're going to do now, but it's quite tricky to get to the checkout from this point. I'm going to wait for that blue monster to go across and then come back. So unfortunately there is a bit of waiting. Graphic wise, you know, I think this is from 1983, so we've got a bit, you know, they are basic really. We've got scrolling messages. It's quite pixelated. There's no shading really, it's just simplistic colours, simplistic graphics. This is how you get across this gap, and as you're coming up now, it looks as if you're not going to make it, but you just do. down the slide. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's about 25 items in total to collect. When you start the game, you can actually see on the screen the very last item, which has to be collected last, obviously. Ooh, bit tricky there. And this is bad here because if you get slight pixels wrong, going diagonally, sometimes it don't quite make it over the walls. Another switch here to get rid of that wall. And then these are cruel, these laser beams. If you've got to time this right with that white laser, whatever it is. So we're just waiting for the right time, because that is a scrolling platform. There we go. So now I can work my way down to the checkout. And here is the checkout. Pay here. So it takes off those 5 items, gives you your bonus, if you've any left. And then we can carry on going for 5 more items. Again, this map, you really do need to memorise it. And to do that, you're going to die a lot. Because it is such an hard map to learn. It's quite big. So I've collected 1. I can more or less get 5 more items in a short space here. But it's when you have to venture further out that it starts getting really tricky. And like I said, it's been a while since I've got quite far into it, so I can't remember which parts of the maze, the map, where it's instant death. You know, you can't do nothing about it because you can't see the bottom of the slide. I've got 4. I need another 1. That slide takes me back down to the checkout. I'll go up a bit further. Should be 1 up here. A cup of tea there. Now then, can I get that way out? Having to go much further. I'll keep going up. Bloody hell. I'm going to go for this cup of tea here. And hopefully I can jump back across. He will die if you fall too far as well. Oh yes, done it. That's the next 5. Like I said, they're in, you know, in a short area really to get them. And I know now that I am going to have to venture further to get some more items. I'm doing quite well really. I was losing quite a lot of lives earlier. But I've got 10 items now without losing the life. Getting me bonus points. And back we go. It's quite deceiving because you think, well, I'm almost halfway there. I've got 10 already, but it really ain't that easy. I'm now going to have to go up because you can't go up slides obviously. You can only climb ladders. This game, as it says here, was written by Andrew Chalice. So now this is a moving platform. Oh. Which way? Which way to go? Let's have a look down this ladder. Nothing there. Let's have a look down here. Again, sometimes it's, you know, you can't really see what's at the other side other than basically jumping and hoping for the best. Oh! There we go, lost my first life. Like I say, you don't have to fall very far to lose a life. He's not got much tolerance in dropping down. In fact, you can get a couple of items here, I think. So we'll wait for that bottom enemy to come back, because he's actually guarding one of the items. If I can get up this ladder there. There we go. So once he's gone, drop down and all the way across, pick up the candle. There we go. Nice easy one here, the record. The music is pretty good on this. You've got two tunes that play throughout. You've got Popcorn and I think it's Oxygen. It's either Oxygen or one of the others by Jean-Michel Jarre. In fact, I'm going to go up this ladder here. Let's see what's across here. Nothing. Oh, yeah. Right, so that is going the opposite way, I think. No. Oh, no. It's a bit tricky to see which way those conveyor belts are moving. These, oh, what an idiot. There you can see, right above me is the last item. It is the last item because I don't think you can get out of there. So once you pick up that item, it's game completed. Well, here he comes. Like I say, it's a maze and you really do need to learn every bit of it. I'm going to go this way and I'm going to get my next item here, but sometimes you've got to follow quite a long path to get back to the checkout. You see, I'm going further out here. I can't pick any more items up. I think he stops there and goes back. Yep. Like I say, it's hard to see which way that conveyor belt's moving. It's actually moving away. Oh! So now I'm going to wait for him to fly overhead. And we're going to jump his way across that. Up we go. Now I don't know how far that bird thing goes along. I'm going to follow it. No, this is tricky. Oh yeah. Oh no, come back. Oh. Oof. Drop onto that. Drop down. Down we come. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thankfully, I think I'm back down here now. Yeah. And I've just got to make my way now to the checkout. So here we go down the zigzag slide toward the checkout. I just edited that bit out because obviously you don't want to see every single bit of it. It takes a while to get to the checkout. I'm actually doubting myself now whether it is 25 items. Sure, there's not only 10 more items to get, but we'll go. Oh, we're going to say we'll go up and we'll have a look for some more. In fact, we'll go up this way. be bothered of being down this one. As you can see, it's a simple game. Certainly nothing, you know, complicated about it other than getting your timing perfect, really. Pick this cabbage up. So that's coming towards us, so we've got to jump across this. Now then, I'm going to have to come back a bit here. Now then, this is going to be a bit... Oh no! And we've got one Wally left now. There is a couple more in the Trollie Wallie series. I think there's Wally Goes to Rhineland. Wally, there's something to do with spiders as well, I'm sure there is. But I've only ever played this one. Me and my mate, my best mate at the time, Kevin, we used to play this for hours. We used to take it in turns, so you know we didn't get bored of it too quick. And here we go. We're back. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, never mind. I got 17 items in total. But yeah, that is Trollie Wallie, and like I say, you've now seen me play one of my all-time favourite platform games. Let's move on to the next game, which is A Day in the Life, which is on the ZX Spectrum. Now, this is actually a game based on Sir Clive Sinclair, rest in peace. But it's a very simple affair. Again, it's another platform game. But it's just one of those games that I absolutely played to death when I was younger. I have actually got this on the ZX Spectrum. I have got the cassette. And that's because of my good friend Stuart of Generation Pixel. He did actually get me this as a gift. He did have it in his collection. And he passed it on to me. Which, you know, is very much appreciated because... believe it or not, this game does actually go for quite a fair bit nowadays. It is quite a rarity. Anyway, what is A Day in the Life? Well, like I said, you're a day in the life of Clive Sinclair. I've got to find the right joypad to move. It's not working. Oh, I've got it. So you basically control Sir Clive Sinclair's head, as you can see there, that blue head. And you've got to pick certain items up, avoid the enemies. We've got to go down these stairs, got to wait for that cat, I think it is. Oh, it came back at me, I didn't know he did that. So I've lost a life. I think if you oh, here we go. Oh dear, not doing very well. I did practice this earlier. I don't think I was that much better then, to be honest. Again, it's one of those where you've got to be pixel perfect. If you're slightly off, right, let him get out of the way. Oh, for God's sake. It's a multi-screen platform game, and believe it or not, this first level is pretty tricky. So it's about timing. Got to wait for that cat to get out of the way. I'm not going to get up there because I need to get between them green blocks. And I need that telly out of the way. I'm not going to do it. Oh, it's really difficult. Right, let's start game. So we've got to bring up a keyboard and then press the key, bring up the keyboard and press the key to start. But then I have to go to the second joypad to move the character. It's just how the emulation's been set up. And here we go. Again, We're going to wait for that cat to get out of the way. And up we go. No! Unfortunately, there's no diagonal button as such on the D-pad on these. You've got 4 separate keys. You know, and I'm needing to be walking right as well as going up. Get up! Yeah, it's a bit tricky. Normally this would be played on the ZX Spectrum keyboard, which would make it a lot easier, to be honest. Up we go. It's very tricky, purely because of these joypads. And I'll keep going on about them, but they are terrible. I think you can configure, wow, better joypads like the Xbox controllers, USB ones. I did this first level earlier, I think. Yes, we're up. Right, so I've got to pick up this jacket or whatever it is first. Get that Spectrum keyboard out of the way. And then we're moving. Get up! As I'm trying to move across and press up, it's not doing a diagonal function, it's just going straight to up. So we'll do another one. Sound wise, you know, we've got basic bleeps. Oop. Very basic tune. Graphics wise, you know, this is a ZX, a nearly ZX Spectrum game, so as you can imagine, they are very basic. Oh God, come on. Anyway, when I've got this jacket, a key appears up in the attic, and that is what we've got to get next. But it's really, oh no, I didn't get to the exit. That green thing is just ridiculously fast. Oh, it's really difficult with these joypads. I'm going to try the analog joystick, see if it's any better with that. Let's get this timing right. He's going to hit the TV and then he's going to come back. And off we go. Yeah, I think that's a little bit easier with the actual joystick. Yeah, so I can move in a diagonal direction. Let's get ready. As soon as he goes past, up we go, over, and pick up the key. Now we can move to the exit, the door at the bottom right hand of the screen. But this is very tricky. He's too fast. He's very fast. We've basically got to be... Oh, yes! Now, we've got to make it to the... in between those green blocks. And then, once the cat's out of the way, in we go. There we go. Whew! So... Tummy's rumbling Clive shouldn't have dashed out of the house so quick. What goodies can you buy before catching the train? Pressing the key, we're going to go back to the other joypad to bring the keyboard up and set it going. So here we are now. Going to move along. And up we go. Not quite sure where I'm supposed to go, are you? In there. We got that. Can I go out that way? No. Now I've got to go up to the shop at the top. There's a little bit of movement, you know, I can move around here, but there's certain sections where it's quite limited. I should have just gone straight up there. Each level starts at the very beginning again. You've got to collect everything again. I'd say this level is actually a little bit easier than the last. I can move out there. Now I can wait and get the timing right. He comes back down. Ah, what? Yeah, honestly, it is easier. Oof. Right, let's get these. Oh no! That was cruel. That was very cruel. Shall we do one more? We'll do one more. Enter to finish. Need enter. So let's move down to enter. Right. So 0 starts the game. To 0. Press any key. 0 will do again. There we go. I should be able to do this a lot quicker now. I mean, a lot of these levels, you know what you need to do. It's just doing it and getting it timed right. Ah. Yeah. Here we go. Off. Here we go. Yes. Straight up. Oh! Buckety. That was me being a bit too hasty, really. It's a shame you have to collect all the items again. I suppose, like I said, this is another early game, so the programming techniques probably not quite as fluid as some of the later games. Programmer really should have keyed it in that. Oh, God's sake. I don't know if that's dodgy collision detection or me. I'm not going to make it. So go back we go. Usually after he bounces off the TV and then we follow him and then go up. Wait for the keyboard to go past, pick up the jacket. Wait for the cat to go past. Here we go. And let's try and get past this green monster. Well, let's take us time, wait a bit. There we go. Up we go. Oh! As soon as he gets there, we need to be... We're not going to do it. Get back! Oh! Again, you've got to be absolutely spot on with this, and I'm not doing this with the analog joystick. It's still causing problems. There we go. It's turned blue and I'm not sure. Oh. Frustrating. It is frustrating. Quite addictive. Sadistically addictive, to be honest, because you do want to get that little bit further. You do want to get to the next level, which is probably going to be, you know, even harder than the level you've just done. But it's just how it is. It's just how it was back in these days. I suppose games of today still get harder as they go along. I've got to be pixel perfect. And now we can get over. Pick the key up. Now, if I falter slightly there, so much easier on keyboard this. But, yeah, it is a hard game. It's frustratingly hard. But, you know, it's another game that I used to play a lot when I did have my ZX Spectrum when I was a young'un. And I did enjoy it. I still enjoy it, to be fair. It's just so hard. I'm going to go on about it again, but with these joypads, it's ridiculously... They're not very good. So, anyway, that is Play More in 24, Part 1, and that's 2 games for you. Trollie Wallie on the Commodore 64 and A Day in the Life on the ZX Spectrum. Hope you enjoyed that, and see you next month when I play 2 more games.